We are back at the Heaven's Gate Trail. I was here last year with my parents. Now I'm here this year with my friend who hiked New Hampshire with me last year and my girlfriend. Looking to camp at similar sites or maybe the same sites. The trail was just so beautiful I had to come back and do it again, so here we are. It's a little bit smoky this weekend, or today at least, so I'm hoping that the smoke clears up. It's also going to be a pretty hot one, so swimming will be a necessity. Anyways, without further ado, let's get trekking.
Hi guys.
What's going on? I'm not packed.
Quick little packing session before we hit the trail. How's the first summit?
Pretty good. Not too bad.
Not
I'm a little
quite.
sweaty, but
It's buggy.
and muddy.
It's very buggy. That's why Coleman has mud on his arms right now.
That was a choice, not an accident.
Yeah, it is. So the lightning strikes the rock and the thermal shocking just like heats up the top layer and it just pings off kind of explosively.
Nice. Day 2, still smoky out. Unfortunately, it's giving me a bit of a headache, but hopefully that clears up later today. Got about 11k to hike today to our next lake stop. It's a spot that we stopped for water at last year, but didn't end up camping at. Won't be camping at that shallow lake again. Well, unfortunately I didn't have the camera running, but maybe about 2 minutes ago we were descending off one of the rocks and maybe 100 feet in front of us a bear took off running, black bear. So we got all of our pepper spray out and everything. We're gonna keep an eye out, make a bit more noise, keep him away, but that was pretty cool. He got pretty startled and ran off with some speed. And that is probably the closest I've ever been to a bear while on a hike, so there we go. First time for everything.
Something to remember this trip by. Made it to camp. It's the same camp I was at with my parents last year. The spot that I thought we could camp at didn't actually have a site, and so now we're here again.
at this gorgeous lake. Water level's a little bit higher than it was last year, but that'll make it better for a swim, so let's go do that.
One more up there. She just chased me all the way back here.
Oh. Alright, we're at the base of the climb for Mount Ararat. We're going to try and camp up there, so here we're going to stock up fully on water, take a nice long rest before we hit that climb. It is exceptionally hot and very humid out. We're going to be down here for probably about an hour and then start the climb. Take it real slow. Just look for any funny looking sticks, basically.
Like downtown, lower Lawnsville.
That's lacrosse take 2.
Cheers.